Griffin, Indiana, with another episode with me, PS Gamer, and it's December, and it's straight where we left off. And I've come to give Ben a little bit of a ride, because he hasn't been ridden. And of course, as usual, Roxy isn't a fan. Come on, Roxy, quieten down now. So you can see we're in our winter gear. Come on. We can have a little trot around. Go and have a look at all of our property. This field is looking beautiful. We probably could do with checking the fertilizer status of all of these things. But we'll do that when we've finished riding good old Ben here. And how are you all today? I hope you're really well. Oh, I'm nowhere near that sign. Roxy is not a fan of Ben. I think she's upset. She thinks I've got a new pet. Luna is just not bothered by things on the TV. There you go. Let's go and see how our oats are doing. Growing nicely. I expect they are going to need some more fertilizer as well. Let's go and have a little check on our grass field. It's coming up. It's doing its thing. Let's just have a quick look around. Oh, isn't it beautiful up here? This is definitely one of my favourite spots. Right. Come on, Ben. You're gonna jump. Oh, yes. Oh, it doesn't like it if I get just a little bit too close. Very frustrating. So at the end of the last episode, you saw me go and sell the honey, our first lot of olive oil, and some lettuce. We are very, very lucky in the fact that we've managed to get £68,000 back in our bank account. We do have some olives here, which I need to take over to our olive production chain. I do have some more mowing to do on this field and turn it into hay for good old Ben here. The sheep are doing really well. They've got plenty of grass, so I'm not going to worry about that for now. And yes, let's enjoy another day on the farm. I will see you in a moment. So pleased to have you back. Look at what we've achieved. All of these bales. So they are fermenting. They're already at 41%. We've got some at 10% and 5%. So some of these are going to be good to go sooner rather than later. Even more exciting news. We've got our first crate of olive oil, which I'm so chuffed about. That is very exciting. Let's just have a look. And yes, those contracts are completed as well. But let's just have a look when is a good time to sell olive oil. Okay, it's pretty good at the moment. 4,600. It is best in June. We're in December, so it's coming up. And it won't be this high again until June. So we might have to go sell that now. As in, let's get cracking. So I'll take that down to the grocery mart. The other great thing is we did finish all the contracts. Complete. We're now back up to 62,433. Pretty happy with that, if I'm honest. I'm just going to pop over here to see if there's any honey as well whilst I'm going that way. I'll just drive through what I'm going to... As I said, I'm going to turn that into hay. Yeah, there is. Great. Let's grab that as well. I know this isn't the best way to transport things, but it's going to be the quickest for now. I'll leave the olives there. Just go see if there's any lettuce, and then we can do one big run. There is. Fantastic. Okay, let's pop this in as well. Okay, now we've just got to hope it all stays in the back. Normally I would use the trailer, but there's only a few little bits and pieces. Was the farmer's market taking the oil? It was, so we'll just go to the farmer's market, even though it's not the highest price. We will sell everything we've got in here. The lettuce are looking a little bit... Okay, they've settled. Just go a little slow as I can. It's only around the corner. So I really do hope you've enjoyed this episode. It's been quite a long one. I don't know how it's going to edit down. But I feel we've achieved quite a lot in a short amount of time. Soon the snow will be starting, so I'll cut into a new episode once that snow is trickling down, probably. Here's the farmer's market. Fabulous. 6,200 on top of the money that we earned. We're now at 68,636, which felt pretty impossible, if I'm honest, at the start of this episode. I went on a little bit of a buying spree, but we knuckled down, got the job done, and I just want to thank you for watching the episodes. I hope you're still enjoying them. If you are, please give me a comment, a like, and if you haven't done so far, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. So I've got the olives in the back of my truck. I'm just going to drop those off at the oil production. There are no contracts available, so I think I'm just going to get the rest of this grass completed, get it mowed and hayed and baled. I also need to check on if my cows need any more food, so I'm going to get that done. Any more bedding? There we go, so that's in, great. I'm just going to reverse straight in here, actually. Top it up. Let's have a look. Where will it be? So many options. I've got 9,000 litres of stones now. That's great. So let's start with the straw, actually. To make sure they're all good. I'm sure that'll be more than enough. I know I do need to do some landscaping here, but financially I'm leaving that for a minute, especially as soon as the contracts are far and few between. Now, Roxy is probably going to start barking, everybody, so cue Roxy. I'm going to reverse into here. I'm not sure how much they're going to need, but not very much. Okay, let's go get some TMR. How is everyone's week going? A lot of these videos are now pre-recorded, so I'm trying to get quite a few done. I'm sure we won't need that much. Let's take it over there, and we can always bring it back. I could always mix some more as well. Feels like a twiddling thumbs day today, so I don't know how far we are going to... Whoops. I do need to landscape this a little better. I don't know how far we're going to get in today's episode. On December 2, we may need to skip to December 3 at some point. So we've still got 15 cows. They're all stocked up with food and straw. Milk is going well. Slurry is also going well. And manure, I'm sure that is up quite high now also. Let's just drive over there quickly. So look, 3,000 litres, that's great. Slowly but surely, that is building up. I am going to leave it in there until I get that biogas plant and we can make some serious money. But we need quite a lot of money for it. I probably shouldn't have bought Ben, but I also want to make sure I keep this Let's Play nice and light-hearted. And Ben definitely helps us do that, so we're going to keep up with the lightheartedness. Alright, this truck's going to need some fuel at some point. So next time we go into town, we're definitely going to pay a little visit to the fuel station. Okay, so... yeah, I think it is going to be that time now where we mow the lawn. To say there aren't any contracts right now. Well, the weather is still nice. I would quite like to get back out there. Okay, the Vulture's somewhere. I'm just going to skip on through to find it. Okay, it was right, it was right under my nose. Okay, I left the mower over here, knowing that I was going to come back to it. So I'm heading over here now. What I will do is I will cut into a little time lapse for you. Speak to you soon. See, it's very, very dark. I've managed to make 14 bales. I'm just going to put down an old shed over here so I can put the bales in, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. It is so dark. I really expect I've missed lots and lots. I'm going to have to come in from the other angle. I can imagine it's very patchy. It started getting dark really, really quickly. So in the daytime, it's going to be quite funny looking at this field, I think. All right, let's get these unloaded. Thankfully, we can just put them in like so. Oops. There we go. So that's all now protected. I am going to go and have a sleep, wake up in the morning, and we can decide what to do next. With no contracts available, we might need to get creative, we might need to do some forestry, we might need to have a look at some other ways of making some money around here. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting few days. Looking at the month ahead, God, it's dark. We are nearly through December, so we're doing quite well. We're nearly there, but January and February will also be equally as difficult. So I'll see you in the morning. It is even colder now. It is freezing. Look at the beautiful frost. In fact, actually, let's go and look from up here. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. What a beautiful, beautiful sight. And we have woken up to 2 potential contracts. So cultivating on field 11 and field 23. So we are going to accept both of those contracts. We are going to be cheeky and use the cultivator for both. We'll get those contracts done. That's a bit of a bonus. I wasn't expecting anything to come up, so I'm very grateful. So I'll see you down at the fields. So we're lucky enough to have got the contract to cultivate field 11 and 23. Those are the 2 that we did the harvesting contract for. So that was this is a huge win. It really, really is. So I am going to get cracking with this. I'll finish off field 11 and then move on to field 23. See if we've got any other contracts that come in. I very much doubt it, but we could just be very grateful for what we have here for sure. So I'll see you soon. So the contract on field 11 is nearly done. I have got a worker just filling out the middle section. And in the meantime, I'm just running the fertilizer over our oats and our grassland to make sure that we are keeping this all growing nicely, maximum yield. Then I'll run up to field 35 where we've put our canola and make sure that that one is fully fertilised as well. I have also taken Ben for a little trot around. So Ben is all happy, the sheep and cows are all good. Roxy the cow, her head was in the food trough once again, which I just find it hilarious. She never leaves that little section. Okay, there we go. Contract on field 11 is finished. That's great. Let me just finish this field off. There we go. Okay, let's jump out. Fantastic. Okay, these 2 are done. Let's close that contract. And then I will get them started on the next one. So, oh, actually, I don't want to close the contract. I need to... Let's fold this up. Oh, it's finished the contracts. It's not quite finished. I feel bad. Let's actually finish them. That's very flexible. That's quite a large strip. I'm going to unfold. I've got to have it finished now. I'll finish this myself. Let's lower the cultivator. Even though it's saying the contract... Oh, missed a slot. Even though it says it's finished, we'll just get this sliver done. Then the next field is just over to the top right of the screen. That's the one where we pulled the corn from. This one was the soybeans. So I'll probably end up doing the outskirts and then leave a worker to it again, just for speed, so I can do stuff on my own farm and also keep things a little bit more interesting for you. You don't want to sit here and watch me cultivate. But we definitely can't pass up on these contracts when they come, especially in winter time. Thankfully, it's just a really hard frost. We haven't had any deep snow, and hopefully it stays that way. Let's have a look at the weather forecast. So it's due to be okay until 5 p.m. today, which is fabulous. But January and February are looking pretty bad. That was snow, 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 snow. So full snow. You're definitely going to be building a snowman. Okay, so I feel a little bit more comfortable leaving this field now. Let's fold it up whilst we just cross the road. This cultivator is huge. And luckily we are literally just here. So as I said, I'll do the outskirts and I'll bring you back a little later on when things get a little bit more interesting. Speak to you soon. Hello everybody, I am back. I'm just wondering whether to customise the flatbed that I have to take logs properly, or I just keep going how I am. And to be honest, for 1,500, I think I'll just keep going as I am. I have field number 23 on the go. We have a great, about 20% done, and field 35 is being worked on currently as well. But that's getting some fertilizer on. I'm just taking a look to see whether there's anything in here of interest, but there isn't. I've already bought a mulcher, and that was much more expensive, so I'm kicking myself there. I don't need that. I don't need that. I would love to buy that, because that would be basically replacing what I have, but look how beaten up it is. I may as well just keep the least version that I have. So yeah. And I don't have a forage harvester, so nothing to see here. So I was having to think about what we can be doing in this winter months whilst the weather is holding, and it is going to be forestry. And we own this little bit of forestry back here. I don't want to take anything away from where the horses are currently, so I'm going to go right to the back and work on the trees from the back to the front, and then we can potentially make this area into something else. Okay, can I not? I'm just trying to see. I'm okay, not allowed to cut that one, so I just need to find my boundary. Where can I cut? That's not mine. Okay, here we go. Here's our first one. Nice big one. So I know forestry isn't as exciting to watch as some of the other farming activities, but I do quite enjoy it, so hopefully you get some enjoyment out of it as well. Woof. I think I'll try and keep some trees where the horses are, and then probably plough one big long field from where the sorghum is all the way up here. I think that would be fantastic. That was just Roxy dropping something on the floor. Just in case anyone was worried. Okay, that's still too heavy. Only by a little bit though. So it looks like soon field 35 is going to be completed. I can just see the AI worker in the corner of the map, going down the last part. So my philosophy is, if I can be doing something that makes money now on our farm, and I can still make a return on investment on somebody, for example, doing the cultivating, then why not? That's what I plan to do. So this is quite a large oak tree. It's 1.3 tons. So this is definitely going to be the biggest we have cut down, the heaviest. This isn't the most ideal way of working. Okay, so that must be field 35 complete. It is, although he's ended up there, which means he didn't finish. That happened last time. I remember setting an AI worker to fertilise this field last time and randomly stopped there. So just for my own peace of mind, let's finish off this little corner, and I'm just going to pull a strip down here as well, just so that I'm comfortable that it has been done. The hard frost is still on the ground. I'm hoping it will clear at some point. We probably shouldn't be fertilising whilst it's like this, but it is making a difference. It is saying that it is complete up to 100%. I'll just show you. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, see, I thought they might not get this area. It's funny, isn't it? You just know, when you've worked with AI workers for some time, you just know the bits they miss. Okay. Anything else, we'll just have to wait. But it's nice to get the John Deere back out. I thought I'll get the John Deere out for this task. Alright, let's unpack. So I did check some of the bales are 80% fermented, some of them are now at 40%. So I'm hoping by January 1, we should be in a position to get those sold as well, or by 40 odd bales. So that'll be a nice little cash injection, cash injection for January. And I'm not too worried about TMR because this is doing very well. We've got 43,000 litres of silage in there now. in that extremely noisy silo. So this has missed a few little strips, but I can fix that afterwards. But coming along well. Thank you, mate. Okay, let's crack on. Now I just need to find my tree. You'd think spotting a tree cut down would be easy. Yep, there it is. So this isn't the most ideal setup, as you know, with this truck and that trailer. But we're going to stick with it for now. I did drop a bit around here somewhere. There it is. No, I've dropped it again. Oh goodness, where are you? There. Slippery, slippery wood. I probably should work on the outside in, and then I wouldn't have that problem, rather than cutting a tree down in the middle. Not sensible. What's that red? Is that just... I thought it might be a collectible or something. It's just the bush. So I'm a big fan of the massive forestry harvesters. They cut down spruce trees and pine. They're a lot of fun, and they get the job done so fast. You can select that the width that you want. It makes forestry so much easier. But of course, these types of trees, it's just not possible. You have to use the chainsaw, unless anybody else has any other ideas. Please do comment. Right, what have we got here? This must be part of the tree as well. Oh. Let's pull this out so we can see what we're doing. For some reason it's not liking that at all. Put it up higher. Now it's doing another painful activity. Come on. It's not helping either, is it? I might just have to take it like that. Okay. Still too heavy to carry. It's very hard to see. I can't see what I'm cutting at all. Ah, there we go. There it is. Is there more space in here? I don't want to overload this either because there's no way to strap it down. Okay, contract on 23 is 73% done. 70%, sorry. Just going to see whether I can fix this situation. A lot of it's going into the ground, if you can see, so it's not... If I put it up here, maybe, twist it around. The green mark just isn't coming up, is it? I'm just going to have to take it like this, guys, which is crazy. And now it's not letting me grab it. Okay. Right, first things first. I'm just going to have to drive into it quickly. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. See, I still cannot grab it. Okay, right. This also dropped off. Just trying to think of some other solutions. Maybe I'll grab this skid steer with the pallet fork. I'm not sure how this will help, but if I could get some kind of leverage underneath it. The one thing we don't want to do is leave it in the middle of the field. So I might just have to take it as it is. Right, let's see what we can do here. Don't know whether it's going to recognise it and... Nope, it's going straight through it. Okay, so is that? How is that possible? Yeah, I'm experiencing a bug here, aren't I? For sure. I'm just going to detach that a minute. Yep, driving straight through it. Hopefully when I turn the game on and off again, it will rectify that situation. It's a bit of a concern. In fact, so much of a concern, I don't really want to do any more forestry until I turn the console back off again. Maybe I'll quit the game and come back in. See you in a moment. I quit the game and reloaded, and as you can see, the tree top has disappeared. So, yeah, bug averted, I suppose. Sometimes games just do need a little reset. I do ask a lot of this game. I do appreciate that. Every now and then I do need to just reset the game and give it some space. But as soon as that sorted itself out, I am going to get back to work. Actually, I'll just check that it hasn't respawned. It hasn't, has it? I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to get to work. bit lower than that. There we go. So this is another oak. It's 1.7 tons this time. There we go. Okay. If I had mega strength on, this would be very useful right now. So I'll crack on with this off camera, so you don't need to watch me cut down more trees. And I will see you very soon. Bye now. Hi guys, I am back. The contracts have been completed, so we're going to collect on both of those. So we're now up to 79,000. I haven't yet finished off over in the corner. I've still got quite a way to go. I'm still on the same tree, in fact. But I've just been thinking about what we can do to up the ante a little bit. And considering I want to go into cheese mongering, we just don't have enough sheep to get this underway. So I'm thinking I'm going to buy some more sheep. I'm going to need to, because it's going to cost me too much if I buy them too early. But then if I don't, how much is 10? 5,000. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so that's got 35 in there now. I'm also just thinking, let's just have a very quick look. How much would another pen cost? That's 39. Where would it go, do we think? Oh, let's do it. Okay, I wasn't just thinking, was I? I wanted to get it done. If we want to move forward, we're gonna have to be a little bit bold. That's just the way it is. Okay, so let's detach that. Let's move some grass over. Grab a couple of the ones at the end. I don't have a weight on the back of this, so I'm going to have to do it one by one. Then we've just got to hope for a few more contracts. We might get lucky, you never know. I'll cut down some trees, make some money that way. We've got our silage fermenting. But we can't just keep going month by month and not progressing in the core area where I need to be building. So I need to keep investing. I'm not yet going to buy the processing plant. Not until I've got enough. I've only got 500 and something litres at the moment. So definitely need more before I start doing that. And I do have plenty of hay over there by Ben as well. So we've got enough food. And Ben, I hope to feed him oats eventually, so that he's got some nice food. Come on, wiggle off. Wiggle off. There we go. Okay, still needs more. Alright, let's get some sheep in whilst we're filling up the food. Because I've got the Swiss Black and the Black Welsh over there, I think we should get these two beauties. And I'd like to have 35 in here as well, so I'll do some babies. There we go. Okay, so now we've got all types of sheep in 2 different pens. Actually, this makes it look really racist. I didn't mean to have the black and brown and the white ones in segmented. I will mix them up later. I'll get a trailer. It's just the way that happened. I promise I love you all equally. And maybe I can afford to put you in one big one eventually. No, I feel really bad. I hope no one that's watching feels bad of me, because that was not my intention. It only just dawned on me. Just move that a little bit closer. Oh no, I've got myself stuck. Of course I have. Okay. This land is not flat. I don't know. Can I landscape it while I'm on it? Let's push that down. Can I lift that up? Reverse out? Okay, there we go. Just need to be a little bit more careful with my positioning here. I need to work on getting this level. There is actually, I think, there is, am I dreaming this? Is it decorations? Others? Like a flat panel for the floor. Maybe I was dreaming it. No, that's ramps. I'll need to go look now, because I was pretty sure you could put down like another white panel. Let's just level this for now. Landscaping definitely isn't my strongest point. Is that a little better? Not really. Okay, well for now at least we are in operation. That's the most important thing. I'm going to look for those. I could add another platform here, you see, so it's less severe. Hi guys. More sheep, why not? So we've got 20,000 in the bank account, so it didn't break the bank at all, did it? Let's just go check on our cows. Oh my goodness, Roxy is out of the trough area. That is not like you, Roxy. So we've still got 15 cows only. They're all good on food. slurry-wise, that is building up. I would like to buy more, but I've got nothing that I can do with it, if that makes sense. There is, as far as the milk, I could go sell the milk, but it would be a bit of a waste. Did that production chain for the sheep milk do cow milk as well? Did we discover that, or was it just the sheep? Just the sheep. Okay, it was the sell point that sells. Let's try find it. It was the sell point that also sells the cow's milk, or the cheese. Sorry. Farm the supermarket. Oh yeah, pizzas, guys. I don't know when this episode's going to come out, so this will either be really late and you already know about it, or this is the first time you're hearing about it. We can now make pizzas. And of course, with my ambitions with, here it is. Yes, we can sell milk there as well. Okay. Okay, that's good. Sorry, it's just having a drink of coffee. That doesn't help me make it though. What cheap options do we have for making? Let's have a look at cheap dairy mills. 70, that's definitely not cheap. And we need to be saving for the one that's 60,000. Oh, actually, I've got an idea. I could do... Yes, that's right. Well done, brain. We could do the all-in-one productions. That probably won't have the sheep's milk yet, but it can process cheese, and it's only 25,000. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay, I'm pretty sure this makes cheese. Yes, it does. Okay, so that's what we can do for our cows. That's what we can do with our cow milk. So we'll put this down for 25. And that, it doesn't look too hideous. That might actually be able to go on the farm itself. That's quite in keeping. So I only want things that are in keeping on the farm. Like the sheep section, I think that needs to be off the farm. But this might even be able to go... No, it's not going to go on the slant, is it? It might be able to go there if I break that up a bit. Okay, so I need 5 more grand for that, then I can start to process cow milk for a cheese. Okay, we can do that, guys. We can definitely do that. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. I'll get chopping those trees down and I'm going to make us some money. See you in a moment.